one fall about to make his way to the ring. From Windsor, Ontario, Canada, this is Petey Williams. He made his TNA debut 2 weeks ago tonight when he was chosen by Scott D'Amore to sub for the injured Teddy Hart in the captain's match, and what a memorable debut it was. He defeated Juventud Guerrera and Jerry Lynn, and when I spoke with him earlier tonight, he called it easily the biggest win of his 3-year pro career, and what a confidence builder for Petey Williams. And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, this is Juventud Guerrera. For team captain Juventud Guerrera, the recent loss to Petey Williams has to be termed a wake-up call. As we just heard, Juventud, he's looking for revenge. He's looking to avenge the defeat and also to get Team AAA on the scoreboard. And Don, this is a situation that the team from Mexico never faced against Team NWA because Team AAA never trailed at any point in the first America's X Cup. But tonight they're down 1-0 already.
Great point, Mike, today. That's something they never had to deal with when they took on Team NWA, which is going to be a great confidence booster for Team Canada. You mentioned Petey Williams. What a match he had against Juventud Guerrera and Jerry Lynn. And what I liked about him, when he saw his opportunity to get the win, he took it immediately. And that's what you've got to do when you're facing the likes of Juventud Guerrera.
22-year-old Petey Williams against Juventud Guerrera, and Petey Williams was a member of the same wrestling class as the reigning X Division champion, Chris Sabin. Quick cover here by Williams in the early opening going of this matchup, only able to get a 2 count, and Juventud gets right back up to his feet, and Petey Williams connects with a couple of punches, but Juventud fights back with the knife and
those chops. You can feel them all the way through the asylum. Oh, look at this. Oh, man.
Went for the tilt-a-whirl, tried to go for, I believe, the head scissors, but Petey Williams was able to avoid the move from Juventud to the ropes. Going to try it one more time, and this time
Juventud got it.
He confused him, went for the tilt-a-whirl, but instead drove him down face first. You know, when I asked Scott D'Amore for a scouting report, as we see Juvi with an attempt at what he calls the 5-2-5-5, that's his Mexico City area code, by the way, but Petey Williams is able to avoid Juvi. I asked D'Amore about Petey Williams. He said technically sound, very aggressive. Oh, but that time on the receiving end of the crossbody blocked by Juventud Guerrera.
That time he was just a little bit unaware. You've got to realize at all times where your opponent is. I think he was just kind of caught up in the excitement of what was going on. Listen to those knife-edge chops. Listen to him.
Oh, man, smart move by Williams. You're not kidding. Elevating Juventud. Drops him into the apron. And going to try and snap off a Hurricane Runner. Oh, man, caught in mid-move by Guerrera, who sends him face and head first into the steel ring steps.
The experience of Juventud Guerrera right there just coming out as he caught him, keeping Petey Williams from stepping off the Hurricane Runner and then forcing him into the steps. But look at Petey Williams returning the favor.
Opportunity now for Petey Williams and Team Canada to take control of this matchup and to go up 2-0. Don, I'm curious about the extent of the knee injury suffered by Teddy Hart tonight. Keith Mitchell in the truck. If you can get Scott Hudson to check on the severity of that injury, I know that Teddy Hart is still scheduled for 2 more matches tonight.
Well, the fate of Team Canada depends on that injury. We got to know what's going on. But here, Petey Williams getting a little bit of momentum, but no. Juventud Guerrera, Mike, so quick. We've seen the Juice do this so many times. What a nice kick.
Caught him with the kick into the chest of Petey Williams. And Juventud going to try for a pin, the lateral press, and a 2 count.
You know, AAA did win the America's X Cup, but it was Juventud Guerrera that was the lone gladiator standing in the ring, defeating Jerry Lynn in the finals of the 8-man. This is the guy that's been there. This is the guy that's not, or going to do everything that he can to keep his team from getting down 2-0.
In my mind, Juvi had to be termed the MVP of last month's America's X Cup. 3-0 in competition, the win over Chris Sabin, the X Division champ, wins in both tag team matches. Oh, and that time on the receiving end of the Hurricane Runner from Petey Williams.
Petey Williams just kept trying and figured one time he was going to hit it, and did he get the pin? No.
Another near fall for Team Canada's Petey Williams. And of course, Juventud Guerrera in a high-profile, high-pressure situation, because you know the last thing he wants is to see Team Mexico down 2-0.
Oh, he's got it.
bridging Northern Lights, but the roll through. Hoovy going to take him up. Petey Williams able to float over. So does Juventud. Not much more room left in the ring. Next stop is the apron, and that's where Williams goes.
Petey Williams throwing the right hand one after another, and that's what you got to do. Just try to somehow get Juventud Guerrero out of the way. Get back in the ring.
First the shoulder block from the apron. Attempted a suplex, but Juventud is able to land on the ring apron, and then
Juventud Guerrero got it! Oh, that was awesome, Mike!
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors from the apron by Hoovy takes Williams down to the arena floor at the Asylum.
Not many people come into the Asylum from 1,000 miles away and are a crowd favorite, but when the juice arrives, he is. This crowd loves him because they know he is going to be exciting, he's going to put on a show, and he's an incredible wrestler.
You're right, Don. Think of everything that Juventud Guerrero has accomplished in his career. Oh, knife edge chop. Juventud, countless titles in Mexico. 3 reigns in WCW as the Cruiserweight champ. Listen to the wrestlers he beat for the titles. Billy Kidman, Ultimo Dragon, and Chris Jericho. Here's the cover. Here's 2, and no!
Petey Williams fighting out of it right here, showing a lot of heart, a lot of guts. But right now, it just almost seems like he's just a little bit overmatched in there, maybe a little psyched out. He needs to look back on what he did when he was in the ring with Juventud and Jerry Lynn and call back on that experience.
Oh, you don't think this is sending a message to Team Canada, is it?
No, look at
If he steps over, he's going to have the sharpshooter applied, and there it is.
He got it.
The trademark move of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, man. Petey Williams, there's no way. He's trying to get to the ropes.
Petey Williams in a very tough position at this point. You can see still several feet from the ring rope, several feet from the break, slowly making his way.
Oh, he's showing unbelievable courage right here. And he does hold it through. Can you believe it?
And Juventud decides to break the sharpshooter and continue the offensive assault.
I think Juventud realized that Petey was going to get to the rope, so he figured, let's just go ahead and change things up right here and move forward.
Juventud going to try and elevate him, but Williams is able to block it first time. Blocks it a second time.
But he got it!
Small package 2 and checked out by Juventud.
Again, using the opportunities. Every time he gets a shot at it, Petey Williams, you've got to be that way in a match like this, especially with Juventud Guerrero, but not that time.
Wow, just out of nowhere, Hoovy connects with the DDT. What's next in the strategy? What's next in the game plan for Juventud Guerrero?
Oh, Juventud's feeling a lot of confidence right now, sizing the crowd up.
Really took his time when he went for the pin, didn't he?
Oh,
I think that cost him.
I think he's trying to send a message to Team Canada right there, Mike. I think that's all that was.
I mean, he hit the DDT and then did not immediately go for the pin, but instead, by the time that he did, Petey Williams was able to recover and able to avoid the 3 count.
You can see there the figure 4 there around the head, just wearing Petey Williams out, just sucking the life out of him.
An attempt, you're right, to wear him down, to neutralize his opponent, and at the same time, I'm sure in his mind, regroup and come up with the next series of offensive moves.
Here he goes.
He's got Petey Williams up. He's going to drop him down. Oh, he sure did. Face first, body first, bar leg shot, and
no, you gotta be kidding. Man, this kid's tough. I think Juventud Guerrero thought he had it put away for sure right there, Mike.
We talked about the confidence level of Petey Williams, that it had to be up. But Juventud Guerrero has just taken control of this match. The series of knife-edge chops has him rocking, able to avoid the back elbow. Petey Williams off the tilt-a-whirl, hits the Russian leg sweep. Follow cover, 2 in, nope, shoulder up.
Just when it looked like Petey Williams was done, like there's no way he was going to get up. He's now got fire, look at him. He believes, Mike, and that's what you got to do. You got to believe you can win. You got to know it.
Oh, great reversal by Juventud, rolls through, and Petey Williams has the pin. No, the exchange, and Juventud Guerrero able to come up, but Petey Williams goes for the kick. It's blocked by Hoovy, who rolls him up for 2 and no, just 2.
Wait a minute, Petey Williams got it, no. Juventud, oh, this is unreal.
Exciting series of near falls, punctuated by the drop kick to the face by Guerrero.
Well, I tell you what, though, the juice caught him straight in the head right there. He's got to take advantage of it right now while he's got Petey Williams dazed.
Williams able to float over, going to take him up.
He's got
him down. Here's the cover. Here's no.
Just at the last
times. Put Juventud away, or can the Youth Warrior make a comeback? Double him over with the boot to the midsection. Gonna take it. Oh, there it is. Call 911.
Brutal. Done.
Hit him with the Hoovy driver.
The winner of the match, Juventud Guerrera.
He ties it 1-1, and he just avenged the loss in the captain's match. Let's go to Scott Hudson with Team Canada.